so here is the Zero10x QS-S4 throttle display, and this one I bought with the thumb throttle already in place. After I play with my Vsett using this connector, this Julet female 3-pin connector, soldering it in, I realized it opened up to other throttle mechanism like this twist throttle. So, and of course other thumb throttles, micro thumb throttles. I'm not too keen about this long throw throttle. I don't know, I prefer the short throw thumb throttle or a twist throttle or half twist throttle. So what we're going to do today is we're going to solder this in place of this cable. So we're going to open this up and put this in there instead. So first we'll have to remove these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. They're small Phillips screws. Once that's removed, the face covering for the display just pops out. If I turn this over, we're going to drop those screws. All 6. To access this wire to see how it's soldered in, I'm going to remove the display, the main board that's in here. It's held down by a screw over here, a shortened Phillips coarse thread screw. So these are held down by tiny shortened Phillips coarse thread screw. Okay, once that's out, this will come out. Okay, you can see there's wires in here. Push the wire in through this way. There. You can see they put in some RTV glue that wasn't very tight, so that comes right off. There's where that Hall effect sensor would sit, right? You can see there's a shape of a transistor. Based on how this pin is, the white wire here is actually the sensor out. The black is the ground, negative, and the red is the plus voltage, which should be 5 to 10 volts. So all we're going to do is we're going to take this and substitute this in here. However, I think the red and the white may be swapped, so I need to verify that. Alright, so we're going to attach the cable to here. Now this is the original wire, so take the old wires out first. We already have a picture of this, so we know exactly where it goes. We're going to take out the white wire. They type wrap this end so that you can't tug the cable through. So we're going to cut this tie wrap off. Okay. So now this part should be able to slip right out. Let me wide angle this. You can see here it's going to slip right through here. And it comes right out. So now we have the thumb throttle completely off. We're going to insert this one in. Now when I ohm this cable out to an actual the sensor I have, what I found out is that the colors were backwards. I know that before this Hall effect sensor was white, however it maps out to red on this one. When I solder this back on, I'm going to have to make sure that the red actually goes to this pin, black goes to the middle, and the white goes to this one on the edge. Okay, so the soldering's done. We'll put a tie wrap over here. If you tug on the cable, it's not going to tug onto the board and pull out the soldering. That should work. There. So now we'll just reassemble this back. Put the screw in. Remember the short coarse thread screw Phillips are the ones for the board. Once that's done, let's wipe this a little bit. Put the cover back on. Put the screws back in. Okay, there are 6 Phillips screw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are good to go. Alright, we're going to switch out the controller here, the original controller with the finger throttle, with the new controller that was wired for the thumb throttle, but we put in a twist throttle instead. So we'll just have to take this out. It's 4mm screw, just loosen, and then it should just pull out.
So, and then afterwards is the brakes. And then you have the twist throttle. My handlebar is up. And I'm going to have to remove this old throttle display. And it is tie wrapped in. Okay, so I'm going to cut these tie wraps right here.
Oh.
Okay, so this connector seems to be a little shorter than the old one, so I'm going to move this a little closer so I plug it in.
It's good. How high do you want it?
This is fine, so when it relaxes.
You can hear it. Display the twist throttle test. The upper line, that's where the throttle starts. You can see from here to about here. Tire starts turning about now. Okay, starting to rotate. Although the mile's not registering, the tire is rotating. Starts about here. So we go up to almost reaching half throttle. This is about half throttle. We're doing about 2/3, 3/4.